Eye n'Ensoko TV oboroso bw'umugusi.
Ni magoro bengi ya omwancho murigiririe geteseni ni Ensoko asengo kwarigania ase Chinsa chiga Ikomi chabono maragoba gocheko kumanyia Amayia senchira yobwenge kurengana buna atuikeire ase chimese cheto choboraria mwacho murigiririe igongo sabanga urigiririe komoerio eritariane nerina mora. Amateyemo kurwase ekenyorogia kenyoro ewodi ya bumariba ebunge ya Bonchari county ya Kisii nigegendrete kurera obwene bw'omwanchobo asirita Denisio Nditi bw'emyaka 35 uyu gutebekana gutigerwa chingoma chimbe n'abantu ba community policing na magega yaye gusiri obugima bwaye asenyagitari chinga kyarenge konyora obogwenia. Uyu igotebekana nigo asinyitwe hwakana edeni ekisiringi chiribu isato ekyo akageire koiba nigo boigo bamochirie obokoreri bwa community policing ase Chinsa mecho nagoteba buna atari entunda entangani omonto gusirio obugima bwaye asama bokabo
Marieta nkuruguteresia kirubu omwana noyo igukwete bono yarenge igoro mambirende mwana uyo gana kajaka rushuko mwaje gaigana babata kurite nyono murango aye bakamubwata bakamuira wanekero bamuire getuo muinari ntobegete kwirinda ororo ntobegete obisi ororo bono kagenda njese nachiete kanisa yani ngochiko gochanga tengo mwana ugabwatu yani oiru chire oitiru ororire naitu gaki ngochiko minyoka kanyoru mwana one gaitiri biyani aitire kwita ile maiso iguru mwana one tari kunyara kumusikanya amagoko kaniki bakantu bakamongira ne pigi gaki na bwate beza ana bantu bakamuberekane ke tamba bakamuikinya gitari nyangena bakomoikiororo okamenya gitari bakamubekera amaji tukaramanga kingu wenari gaki nkore mukyari akingo ngayayo ugure ngago mwana ono ugure gaki ngago mwana ono ugure gaki ngo tabesere kari yankonye gaki natigere busa timbwe atikende nyora gaki bakachinta kana chaya tigire no chira gaki munene ono nyasao nankonye
asa Marieta ngoro gure njina bosibulio Nditi oyo sirete no mwana omito nabona chietororo nkanyora bamobrewe girobisi ona gera bamobege tobisi bakabasogi bakangya kubaita ogochiko goikororo no morayo kubaita gero goikororo iyago kobeka chimbero kobori ono monto gwetega gotogwathira Chinsa kwaro gwa ikuno bwaba gwatama amana na babaitete bakabaita yani bakabaita bakoyo amachinguru jikabora agotarira egera baitete mamuro yo minto mono nera baitete mono bono gara bagorete bakamanya gondangeri bakataba njubo gori emesigo yaino amana njikoganda mbogori omwana ori tari konyara goikaransa tari gotenena tari koramuki nayo gokumea yo omwancho muriria nende gusuka mutwe umurai bw'ekiama kia DCP Rigathi Gachagua oye mochirie budget yo egochogosoma umutenyore bosyo asekeria goteba eyenero budget embe kigima asegeka kemia kemenge imeyense ya Kenya gokwana nabaliki bamangana oereire buna alikari budget yega kogusueria bananchi obugima nigo bwate chibango chinyinge na inde chigoro asinonya no mwananchi oria orense egento atebire kereirere rigoriri obugima kwa baigoro mono.
The Jubilee government borrowed an average of 700 billion annually. This regime borrows an average of Kenya shillings 1.4 trillion annually with no corresponding development or services. Dear Kenyans, let us now look at the Punitive Finance Bill 2026-2027. This is the worst finance bill in the history of Kenya. It does not deserve the light of the day. The bill is deeply detrimental. It increases heavy taxation pressure, doubles compliance pressure, and escalates household costs. We thought it would have been expanded the economy and cushioned the ordinary mwananchi. Our first concern is the continued pursuit of unrealistic revenue targets, despite a history of persistent underperformance and an underperforming economy. The government revenue collections have consistently fallen short of targets, yet the response has been to introduce new taxes and illegal levies rather than addressing inefficiencies, broadening the tax, or stimulating economic growth. This creates a cycle where businesses and citizens are repeatedly asked to shoulder a heavier burden to compensate for unrealistic fiscal planning. The second concern is a proposal to move certain products from zero-rated to VAT-exempt status, including solar products, electric mobility equipment, locally assembled mobile phones, and animal feeds. While this may appear neutral on paper, it effectively increases costs because producers can no longer recover input VAT. The inevitable result is higher prices for consumers, farmers, and businesses. At a time when Kenya should be encouraging renewable energy, agricultural productivity, and digital inclusion, these proposals move in the opposite direction.
Na bananchi bechinsemo cha Nanyuki abo barobekanite iguru y'okwaga cyo kugetu ky'abarwaire ba Ebola imeya Laikipia na kubwatwa nigo bayigoreirwe magega y'ibyumbe biriya bikoigerero bene bomwanya bantu kubakanire faini yechiriwe Ikomi kera oyomo. Abananchi abaiga batianire kuirana se korobekana aborituko ria chumane asogokana bokongu okubekwa kwegetu ekyo kya Ebola imeye kambi y'abanyanyimbo ya Laikipia.
We are not going to back. We are not going to put down our tools. We are going to be in the front line. On Tuesday, we are going to be back on the streets. We are going to meet there at Central Park, Kano Ground, and we are going to make sure that the day is represented very well.
Nilikuwa arrested on Monday, watu wa maandamano ya Ebola, whereby tuna advocate for hiyo facilities kuja hapa Nanyuki, because like from my own experience, nikiweza kuwapatia experience pale remand, uta realize that watu wamefinyana sana. So in case Ebola ikiweza kuja hapa Laikipia, mtu mmoja aingize pale prison, tukiangalia wale tunaweza kuwa affected pale ni wengi sana, because we are more than 200 plus. Unaona aka nyumba ni kadogo.
Na hichi kituo cha Ebola niwaambie serikali waache kujipiga kifua, kwa sababu leo ugonjwa utakapokuja hapa ni sisi kama Wakenya tutakaoadhirika. Wale ambao tunawahost hapa leo kama Muamerika ama wale wengine watabaki kutuchekelea kama Afrika, kwa sababu makao makuu ya jeshi la Marekani kule Pentagon, sidhani kama sisi tungekubalika kuweka kambi ya Pentagon tupeleke Wakenya walio na Ebola kule ama ugonjwa mwingine wowote.
Tuesday tupatane. Tuesday tukue peaceful, tupeleke pale petitions zetu na grievances zetu ya kukataa establishment ya quarantine kwa hii facility. If we are peaceful, I don't see the reason of why the police should arrest peaceful protesters arbitrarily.
University ya Tharaka imeya Meru yaigoira masomo yerichiko imeyeyu yeskuru eyo kagukwana imeye university eyo ekero ky'umuyiga bukwigora egetuekyo kyerichiko umunyakerogo bw'ekisemi Collins Odote otogirie egetambokerekyo asatebire kisemi kyerichiko tikibonerete ko base university kiria kinene cyuka kurinde no nyankiria cinke asokwenekya aboroki wabange basomeire richiko.
Not being limited to the issues of legal disputes, it is also a question of getting communities and societies to be informed about their rights, enforcing their rights. And so the expansion of the legal profession is not limited to determining legal disputes. It is also an opportunity to enable communities and societies know their rights, enforce their rights, and their entitlements.
We recognize that today we have a 21st School of Law being launched in Kenya. This is a testament to the growth of legal education across the country. Kenya still has a low number of lawyers per capita, and many members of the Kenyan population are unable to access legal services because we don't have enough lawyers. So this is a great opportunity for the country.
Accreditation is just the first step. Quality is a continuous process. So therefore, the Council of Legal Education expects to all universities that have been accredited to submit annual reports so that we can monitor the work that they're doing. And the license that the universities get, like Tharaka-Nithi got theirs in December, is valid for 5 years.
Our legal students need to be broad-minded. So they need to read wide, they need to interact with the professionals so that they can be part of the top-notch lawyers in this country. Yes, so I'm very excited. You know, in the African tradition, when you are very excited, you don't talk a lot, you keep quiet.
No gavana Okiambu Kimani wa Matangi otebirere tariko bitererigwa gosoase kya makende yonsi ya siasa na gukora siasa asichinga kiechi otebirere nigo achoretwo gukorera abananchi emeremo eri bamuchorerete kurinde tari asogwetanana na gukora siasa cyobo kuruterana mangana gukwanekero okigikaro na abana boda boda county ya Kiambu otebire chinga kya siasa gochiraike na soe ase siasa kurinde bono na kore kurinde bono no kubeka ukugania kwa bakichukura baye bosio.
Nikiwa mchana, hata sio usiku, mchana saa 8 nimetoka kanisa tu kufika nje, mtu amejificha hapo kwa kichaka iko karibu na nyumba yangu analenga risasi. Lakini kwa bahati ya Mwenyezi Mungu vile alikuwa amelala kwa kichaka huko ikapita juu kaenda kuanguka huko kwa majirani. Yale ambaye walikuwa wanatarajia nitafanya sitafanya. Kwa vile walikuwa wanatarajia mimi nitatoa manguo nivae za vyama niingie kwa siasa matusi nini, nikamwambia mimi najua kazi yangu. Hawa watu walinipatia kazi ya kuwafanyia kazi ya kujenga mahospitali na hiyo kazi nyingine nimesema nitafanya hiyo mpaka mwaka wa 2027 mwezi wa 3. Nikimaliza hiyo sasa ndio nitaingia kwa siasa. Tuko pamoja jameni? Niwaulize mimi nimefanya makosa kukaa vile nimekaa? Mnataka niende niingie kwa vyama vya siasa sasa hizi msikiage atiriko Mombasa niko wapi? Hiyo ndio mnataka nifanye sasa hii? Si nyinyi mnataka nikae hapa kwanza niwafanyie kazi jameni? Imagine hiyo kazi yote tumesema hapa sasa hizi imefanywa na Wamatangi na miaka 3. Na sasa uchaguzi tunabakisha mwaka mzima na miezi 6 tena. Alafu sasa niache hiyo kazi yote ati nimekimbia huko ati ndio nionekane wana mdomo bure. Pamoja ama namna gani jameni? Mdomo hata nikisema matusi gani ama mambo gani inaweza kukulipia mtoto wako school fees. Inaweza kukokea bodaboda mafuta. Inaweza kukulipia insurance kama umelemewa. Si ni vile vitendo tunafanya. Kazi kama hii tunafanya leo utapata pesa yako utaenda utajimudu. Ama namna gani jameni? So mimi nikae na mnea ama niende kwa vyema? Si nikae hivi. Mtasimama na mimi kwanza mpaka mwaka wa 2027. Kuomba kura jameni inahitaji siku ngapi kuomba kura? Sinahitaji miezi 2 si inatosha mtu kuomba kura? Na ile kitu inakutetea ni kazi yako sio mdomo. Ama namna gani jameni?
No munyakirugo bwe body yo sangiririe bango imense ya Kenya Nderito Murithi otebire ekerengo gense yugwakana ibango ase sector chinde nigo gikwikiranirwa nekerenge kenene kyo kubwatia machiko yo gwakane bango na abakenya kukwanekero kigikaro yokurwe birengererio na abananchi bekisamo cyana nyuki Murithi otebire KRA ya ororobeire obwakani bwebango asokoreto bokoreri ibwesimi boigwa somtando WhatsApp ETMC na obokoreri bonde wemitandao obo abananchi bagokeire na gotogia.
Discussions around, for example, the technology we use called e-teams, and I remind you, e-teams is not a new tax or new tax obligation. E-teams is simply a technology that we use to make it easy for everybody. And citizens, our customers have appreciated this. They have appreciated the fact that now you can shuru in order to, and you have more than a dozen services there. They have appreciated that you can use USSD in order to meet your obligations. They have appreciated that you can go on the e-citizen portal and do the same. They have appreciated that we also have our own digital channels, KRA online and so on. And so we are very, very happy. It has been a wonderful engagement here at Nanyuki, very incisive, very deep questions. Overall, we have dealt with more than 200 ideas and issues raised by citizens on how to improve the process, and we are really, really pleased and we thank them for engaging so deeply with the Kenya Revenue Service.
Tumurigereria gutigara na roboto rukuru ase kiombe kia kiare no tukurira chiribo chita senchira yobwenge tiwe bagutubwatia abwenseyemo asokwenyorera yaiga na mange asenchira yobwagare kabe no mugorobo muya erietariane nidina mura